Dirda, hello and welcome again to Kroeder Kroghen. Well, and Zathan Mauribu Passies, Ribu Pure Visi. The Celtic Congress provided all sorts of activities, many of which, of course, have been covered on Radio Cornwall. The event that I was most closely involved in was An Geskan Gezwlazek Nos Gwenar, the international concert which took place on Friday night, for which I was the compere. And this was a marvellous concert, bringing together all the visitors from the various Celtic countries to perform. And I'll try to give you, in the short time I have available, a brief flavour of the entertainers that performed that evening. First of all, we had from Cornwall the Tamar Troilers, and they sounded something like this. And then they were followed by a visitor from Brittany, a young girl called Anne-Marie Jean, telenores, or a harp player, who played absolutely enchantingly, as I think you'll agree. And then we had a group from Scotland, various ages and styles of performance. The most interesting was that the piper who played for the two dancing girls, Ian McFadden, was only 15, and piping is a very complicated skill to have learned at such a young age. The two dancers were Susan Sutherland and Evelyn McCrae, and they danced most energetically to Ian's vigorous piping. Not bad for a 15-year-old. Then there followed another harpist, telenores Arel, mes in termina telenores otherworth Kembra, a girl from Wales called Carrie Ann Hughes. Lovely sound of Carrie Ann Hughes from Rhyl in North Wales. The Irish contingent was very large this year, and among them was Moira ni Chachasig. Took me a long time to learn how to pronounce that name, and I will play you a track from Moira's record that she had with her at the concert at the end of the programme. The other performers from Ireland were again remarkably young. Finul Le Shoya was only 12, Ir Le Cartour, who was a flautist, was only 12. Aeon Shoya, playing the tin whistle, was only 9, and their dancer, Eleanor Caffrey, was only 8 years of age. And away they went in fine form. They were followed by a Manx singer from Dawlish, or Douglas, on the Isle of Man, called Christine Kernewek. I was particularly interested in that because my wife's mother's family, in fact, comes from the Isle of Man, from a little town called Balaf. And then we had Scots singers and dancers again with hornpipes and Irish jigs. And then we came to the first of the Cornish dance teams, the Kernewek dance team. And having given the floor a good old thumping, we were treated to some quieter performances by John Bolitho and Connie Ayton, both of whom are very well known, of course, in Cornwall for their singing. And then, last of all, was another dance group, Ross Celtic Dance Group. And so a long but thoroughly delightful evening came to an end. The vote of thanks was given by Mrs. Rona Taylor, who is the International Secretary of the Celtic Congress and comes from Scotland. And one of the most delightful items was the children of a bishop's school in Newquay singing Little Eyes in Cornish, Dowlagas Bien. So a thoroughly splendid and entertaining evening, and a fitting end, I think, to the week of the Celtic Congress. Most enjoyable. And to play you out this week, instead of the normal signature tune by Bucker, I'm going to play you, as I said earlier, a track from Moira Nichachasig's, I'll say it again, Moira Nichachasig's record. The record is called The Living Wood, and on it she performs on the harp with her partner Chris Newman on the guitar, and this is a mazurka. I'll see you next week. Miragas Gwellis, Nessa Sathan, Bis Enna, Duganahwiol. God be with you all. Duganahwi.